Hey, what's going on, Gaming Nation? You know this B. You're on the Gamers 4, coming at you with a new first impression slash unboxing video. So today we'll be checking out the ModRetro's M64 console. So this is a Nintendo 64, I guess like more of a modernized Nintendo 64 console that you're able to play on a 4K TV without any visual impairments, because you know how it is when you even using the AV composite to HDMI adapter. I mean, you're able to play 64 games on 4K, but they never look as good as they are when you play them on a CRT. But yeah, let's go ahead and check out the console here. So here's the beautiful shiny box. It's kind of cool, like how the console is like a glossy feel to it. Can't go wrong with shiny metallic hollow. Alright. Outside the box here. Oh, nice. They even got like a little strip or a tab to pull off when you're unboxing it, so it's pretty neat. Okay. Plug in the memories. ModRetro. Nice. Okay, and this is the back of the box. Okay. Got some nice little screenshots here. So a closer look at the box here. So we got some screenshots. We got the bucket. Crisis, Extreme G Turbo Fusion, Zebalba 64. Play the ModRetro library of new M64 games and classic re-releases. So yeah, it's kind of cool. They did re-release Extreme G, so it's one cartridge that has both games on it. Of course, I didn't buy it, but it's like $50. So maybe I'll get that in the future. Okay, so here are the features of the console itself. Video, audio, 4K, blah 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 blah. You guys can read. Controller support for original style controller ports. Supports original M64 and select Bluetooth controllers. Modern hardware, AMD, blah blah blah. Modern friendly, thoughtful design. Cartridge uplifting. Legacy support. Ah, so it's region free. Very cool. Because, you know, like, initially with imported games, I mean, you are able to play them on the Nintendo 64, but you would have to, like, remove the back part of, like, an American cartridge, and then switch it with the Japanese back part of the cartridge, and then, you know, screw it in, blah, blah, blah. And that's the only way you're able to play imports on an American 64. But hell, yeah. Guess it's not going to matter here. And then we got the ports, HDMI output, 3 USB, firmware and updates. Your collection is glorious 4K. Nice. Okay, so that's the box. Let's go ahead to unbox and go from there. Security system engaged. Oh, yeah, that worked out nicely. Tab just like freaking broke off. Come on. Come on. Yep, great start. Okay, we're good. Just had to like lift the tab here in order to do that. Security system disengaged. Oh, that's so cool. No, that's cool packaging, man. Gotta like that. Come on. Oh, it's stuck in there, isn't it? You can see it's right there. What's that say? Warning. Warning, the system is so awesome it may blow your mind. Oh, man. Okay, stuck. Apologies, folks. Just had to jiggle it a bit. Yeah. Nice. Definitely digging the packaging here. Very cool. They really hyped this thing up even from the time you opened the box. It's crazy. Alright. Go. Ooh. Beautiful red. Transparent red. M64 here. Very cool, very cool. Alright. And there's the console itself. Very beautiful, very beautiful. Okay, let's check out what's in the rest of the box here. So, it says scan for manual and updates. Update your M64 immediately. Oh, okay. So, we got a box of goodies. Oh, okay. Even the box has nice little compartments for each thing. Okay, okay. Got little plugs here and there. I think this looks like it's for like what is it, like the European like outlet or something? Not sure what these other things are. But here's that US one, I know that. Ooh, and it's Type C here. So yeah, Type C. Okay, okay. Very nice. So yeah, that's kind of a bit of a cop-out with the QR code instead of an actual manual. I'm like, bro, it's like a retro gaming console. Well, a modernized one, but you know, that kind of defeats the purpose. Like, oh, we'll leave you like plug in the memories and all that. I'm like, bro, could have plugged in a freaking manual for us instead of a QR code. I'm like, come on, bro. This isn't a PS5 or Xbox Series X. Could at least given us a manual, bro. That's whatever. It's neither here nor there. But yeah. Alright. So unwrapping the bad boy here. A lot of plastic film all over the place. Alright. It's kind of cool, we got like a little dial here. See the power button right here. Ah, damn it. Kind of dumb placement if I got the plastic film on the power button here. I do love how big the power button is. It's huge. There we go, folks. All film has been removed. But yeah, the little transparent designs here. Very cool. And we got the ports. Alright, let's check out the back of the unit. Okay, so got the Type C power in the back. Oh, and another kind of weird thing is like they didn't include a freaking HDMI cable. They even sent me an email saying, "Oh well, if you're gonna have to supply your own HDMI cable," I'm like, "Come on, bro! You don't even include a controller for the console." Not that it really matters, because you know you can plug in your own N64 ones. But like, come on, bro! It's like you're shelling out like like over $200 for a new console. No controller, no HDMI. Like, come on, man. They're kind of slipping on that one. But is what it is. Then it's the SD card. Looks like it's already installed too. You got 2 more Type C ports, HDMI, and then the power. Okay. Alright. So I love the huge bulky power button. It's pretty nice. little dial for the menu. It's a dingo dial. Crash Bandicoot. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Design-wise, I'm digging it. Not gonna lie. Okay, so I guess we'll go ahead and try to hook it up to the net, update it, and then we'll actually do full testing and go from there. Alright, so let's go ahead and set this bad boy up. Replugged in the Type-C power adapter, plugged in my HDMI cord that wasn't included. We're plugging in original red Nintendo 64 control. And then we'll start it off with Diddy Kong Racing. So here we go. Okay, so yeah, controller plugged in, game plugged in, and press the big ass power button. Ooh, look at it, lights up too. Okay, that is freaking neat. Loving the LEDs here. There we go. Wi-Fi, there we go. So we're gonna go ahead and connect to the net so we can get this updated. Alright, so let's go ahead and set up the net here. Alright, and we're all set up, so let's just figure out how to do LED brightness. This general LED brightness. Oh, I think that's on the console actually. Yeah, check that out. Huh, so that's kind of cool. Nice, nice. Okay, I like that. Okay, now let's get to the updating. Alright, there we go. Check for updates. Now we play the waiting game. Update available. Alright, cool. Select. Okay, so audio reliability fixes, fix some video resolution options not appearing, improved cartridge bus read and write accuracy, menu UI tweaks. Alright, there we go. Update, baby. That was kind of cool. So I did notice on the console with the LEDs, it does show the light like a progress bar. It's like loading up, like pretty cool. Alright, finally finished updating. My god, that took ages. But hey, finally there, buddy. Nice. Whoa, what's going on with the screen here? Turn that down a bit. Gonna have to fart around the settings, I see. Folks, so before we jump into Diddy Kong Racing here, just gonna verify the current display settings before we start, messing around with them. So yeah, we got the clean profile, default image size, image fits of native, and the auto of 4K. So 4K resolution, I think that's 30 FPS, I want to say. But yeah. Okay, so let's get into it. okay. You know, image quality is not too bad, but I don't really know how clean the image is. Still seeing some jaggies, like as far as like as far as the image is concerned. But you know, I mean, it doesn't look horrible, but you know, could be a little cleaner. This is like the cleanest. I mean, I don't know, bro. Okay, so I guess we'll start farting around with the others. So let's see here. Next would be scan lines. Well, actually, first the hell's the integer. Oh, it's like a zoom in, I guess. Let's see, something like that. Interesting. Okay. Ah, okay. It stretches the image. Okay, it's not too bad. Let's see if we change to scan lines. Ah, all right. Love me some scan lines, baby. That's kind of cool. I think maybe they took like heed from like the retro game compilations that actually had these filters. So yeah, let's check it out, man. Ah, that's more of that old school look we've been wanting. Okay, definitely looks better than the cleaner option. Oh, just saw the dinosaur. Okay, that's not looking too bad at all. Loving that. Ah, see, there's customizations. I don't know what any of this means, so... Well, I know sharpness, know that. I know what scan line. Ooh, a super scan line. Makes it a little darker, I guess. Ah, okay, okay. We'll mess with that. Aperture grill. Ah, okay, so it's like vertical, the vertical scan lines. I think that's what that is. Interesting. Horizontal blue. Thinking like what? That's like brightness? Alright, back to defaults, thank you. Stretch, okay. Yeah, okay, man. Still loving it, still loving it. Alright, and then we'll try a little CRT action. Nice. Alright, leave everything else the same. Yeah, and we'll test out CRT. Oh my god. Ooh, love CRT even better. Scanline CRT already sold me, man. Enough said, enough said. Wee-hee! Get a little hoverboating, baby. You. Alright, alright. Looking great, looking great. Alright, just curious what the, let's see, what is custom, was it? A little cleaner. A little brighter, a little cleaner than clean. Well, we'll see if its custom looks better than the clean profile. Kind of has like that slight blurry pixelation thing going. But you know, doesn't look horrible. But yeah, I think so far I'm definitely loving the CRT and scan lines. Okay, alright. Definitely digging that, digging that. Very nice. Alrighty, and let's see if it works with ROM hacks here, and go from there, baby. So I love that gigantic power button. So good. Alright, it looks like ROM hacks work. Else to the yo-yo. Alright, and let's try out a reproduction game. So we'll try Goemon's Great Adventure. Alright, looks like reproduction games work nicely. Very nice. Alright, now we're going to try out an imported game. Gotta do Custom Robo version 2. So supposedly this can play imports too, so let's see if that rings true. Yeah, boy. Okay, so we'll go ahead and try a game that supports the expansion pack. So unfortunately, you can't find my copy of Majora's Mask or Donkey Kong 64 anywhere. Because I have like a huge ass collection, so looking through it, I'm like, it's not super organized, so that's why I can't really track it down right now. But Duke Nukem 0 Hour does support it. So yeah, see if it's like built in where it supports the expansion pack. Go from there. Ah, okay. So it does read the expansion pack. That's fantastic. I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like it is making the game run a little bit smoother with the expansion pack. Because I think originally, when you play on the original 64 with expansion pack, it seems like it's a little slower, but I don't know, it just seems to be running smoothly here. I don't know, maybe that's just me, but yeah, it's looking pretty damn good on here and running pretty smoothly, so. Okay, so good to know it has a built-in expansion pack. Alrighty folks, gonna go ahead and give you my 2 cents on the ModRetro's M64 gaming console. So we'll start off with the overall design of the console. So I do love how they brought back the transparent aesthetic that was like so big in the 90s, especially with N64. Especially like with the controllers, they had like the atomic purple and all that good stuff. So I like how they kept that in mind for the design. That's why I had to choose this beautiful candy apple red for Mario, you know. And then I like this oversized power button. It's just like so jokingly big and hilarious to me. It's like, you know, just press it, boop, you're good. It's kind of a little better than the original, like the power switch button where you have to like grab it and then press it forward or back or whatever. So yeah, I think that was pretty creative, you know. Kind of goofy, kind of creative, but kind of cool. And then they added this little knob to like navigate the user interface. So you know when you like bring it up to switch like the filters, what have you, just the settings overall. So yeah, it's pretty neat. Use this to navigate. Oh, and then the little cartridge ejecting button, like, it's cool, but I think it's a little too powerful the way you like ejects the cartridges. It's like freaking toast coming out of the toaster. Like, it's crazy. Like, I'll show you real quick. So you gotta catch it right then and there, so you have to have like fast reflexes. But you can just do it the old school way, you know, push it in, pull it out, you know. I don't know, if they made it like a little less powerful, then it'd probably be alright. But I don't know, it's like it's like you miss catching it and the cartridge just like, you know, kind of dents your console or scratches it or whatever. So yeah, they probably could have toned down on the power as far as the ejector goes, but you know, is what it is. I do like the little LED indicators, especially when you're doing an update. So it's like a progress bar that's like filling up, like flashing. So yeah, the LEDs are pretty cool. It's also cool, it's like an indicator showing like, oh, there's no cartridge in the slot. So like flashes red or whatnot. So yeah, very modern, very cool. And the user interface was very easy to navigate. Nothing too difficult. Just holding start and Z, and I liked how you could do that like during gameplay, or you know, like during a game that's already loaded up. So very handy, so you don't have to like keep, you know, doing the settings before you start the game, because yeah, that would have been a pain in the ass. But you know. So for the overall image quality, I would say it's definitely leagues above using one of these bad boys. You know, the AV to HDMI adapter here. Like, it doesn't look as blurry and gross as it does when you use one of these. So the image quality is definitely, I'd say, leagues above using this device. And then I'd say I really love these CTR filters, or CRT filters, and the scan lines. So as soon as I find like the perfect settings for it, because oh my god, like all those extra settings, I'm like, a lot of the stuff I don't really know. So maybe someone online could have like the perfect settings for it, for each of them, for the scan lines, for the CRT, for the custom, what have you. But yeah, I think once you like start to learn that, I'm sure you'll find like the perfect one. But so far, I'm already impressed with the scan line and the CRT filters. So it does give it that retro look on a 4K TV. So pretty impressed with that, like hands down. Oh yeah, so the update, very easy to connect via Wi-Fi. But damn. That first update took like, I don't know, between 5 to 10 minutes, maybe even 15. But yeah, it did take a while. Well, that's fine. Wasn't too bad. What else? Okay. So the saving, you know, you just use your standard memory card for now. But they said like there might be future updates where you might be able to save. Like have save states for games, and you can use like an internal memory card or a virtual memory card at some point. So whenever they do the updates, you know, that's going to be pretty handy. But until then, you know, you could just use your standard memory cards through your controller. So not a big deal. Not a big deal there. So I did think it was a little peculiar how like they included the power adapter but no HDMI cord. So that was a little odd that it didn't come with it. I mean, then again, you're like, oh, everyone has a HDMI cord lying around, so it's not that big a deal. But I don't know, you're spending over like $230, $240 for this console, so you might as well get another HDMI cable or whatever. And then kind of weird it didn't come with a controller, you know, because especially back in the old days of gaming, you would at least get a controller. I mean, sure, you wouldn't get like game with the console unless it was like a bundle deal, but yeah. But not a big deal because that was like the whole draw. It's like, oh, well, you already have a 64, you have your accessories, you have your games, so I think you're good to go. So again, maybe that was just a nitpick, but yeah, not a huge deal, but yeah. Okay, so I'm glad that this has like either a virtual expansion pack or a built-in expansion pack. So that's good to know. So if you play like Donkey Kong 64 or say Majora's Mask, which actually require it, then you're good to go. I'm glad that you can also play imported games without any issues. Because, I guess the slot is designed to play both American and imported games. Because, initially, like, you could play an imported game on a original Nintendo 64. But, you had to, like, unscrew this cartridge, remove the back, and replace it with, like, the back of an American 64 game. So you get like a shitty sports game, then you just replace it in the back and then screw it back in, and then you can play it on your 64. But this really eliminates that whole need to do it, so yeah. So it's also great that it plays reproduction games. Also great that it plays ROM hacks without any issues. So I'd say overall, I'm pretty pleased with this console. Love the fact that it can play ROM hacks, reproduction games, imports. Also can support the expansion pack virtually. So I think there was only like 2 that only require it. So it was like Donkey Kong 64 and Majora's Mask. So yeah, that's definitely a plus. Very good. And I can't wait to see what the future updates are, especially with the memory cards. Being able to like save virtually, that'd be pretty cool. Not that it was like a turnoff for me if it didn't, but But yeah, so I do love the CRT filter, like a CRT and the scanline filters. I think that's what really sold me, really. So the games look like you're playing on like a tube TV, so I think that's what really sold me too. And like the image quality looks, like I stated before, looks way better than using the AV to HDMI adapter, because that just like looks kind of blurry, kind of crappy looking. But I think with this console, yeah, it looks way better to play on a 4K TV now. So yeah, man, can't wait to see what the future holds for this little device, especially with the future updates. And yeah, definitely enjoying it, man. Alright, so that has been the unboxing and first impressions of ModRetro's M64 gaming console. So until next time, love, peace, chicken grease.